Hi everybody, Chris Bailey here with Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, and what I'm going to be reviewing today are just some of the basic problems that we see with the neck in our clinic, just to go over the anatomy and some common treatment strategies. So when we talk about the neck, what we're talking about are the upper 7 bones of the spine. So when we look at this, basically it's from this level up. This is the base of the skull right here on this model. And what we're looking at are these little nerve structures that come out here, and they come out in between each of those bones of the neck, or the vertebrae. And then you also have a bigger area up at the base of the skull where other blood vessels and nerves go in there, and they tie in into the back of the head here and go up into the brain. When we talk about the neck in physical therapy, a lot of the common problems we see are due to poor posture. So naturally the spine is supposed to have a few different curves in it. In through the upper neck, what we're supposed to have is a little arch like this here, which basically takes stress off the upper part of the neck. That would be with me standing up straight like this here. What we see so often anymore are forward shoulder positions where the head comes forward like that. When that happens, what it does is it takes the spine out of that natural alignment and tends to bring the upper spine forward, tilts the head backwards like this, and that tends to create a number of issues. One of the things that we see most commonly are headaches up and through this area that can radiate to the front of the head. We also can see what's called neck dizziness, which gives people kind of this disoriented feeling when they turn their head into certain positions. And why that is because the neck is pinching, the bone of the skull is pinching on some blood vessels and some nerves right below it. So what we try and do in therapy is to correct that posture, to take that pressure off of there, and to do some stretches to loosen up this area and through here. The other problem that we see a lot of times is just a neck arthritis. And what that means is there's some bone formation in between these vertebrae and some stiffness that occurs in there. And what happens is people start to lose their mobility. So they lose the ability to turn their head either way. They lose the ability to bend their head forward and backward, and they start to lose function. They have trouble driving because they can't rotate their head. When the bones and the ligaments between there start to stiffen, the muscles get tight too, and that can just add to it and create some more pain. So some of the treatments that we do are to try to loosen up those bones in the neck, sometimes through some manual distraction or traction where we give some light pull to the neck. We do quite a bit of soft tissue work. There are little muscles that run along the spine and through here and through the sides of the neck that tend to get tight and spasm. And when they get in those spasms, we can get in there and work those and go through specific stretching techniques to try and take pressure off of here. The other issue that we see commonly are with the discs. And these are the little shock absorbers between the bones and the neck. Sometimes they can slip or just move out of place a little bit. When that happens, you get pinching on some of these nerves in these different levels in the neck. That can cause pain in through the neck and even pain to radiate down into the hand. So what we like to check out is to see where that nerve is being pinched and if it's causing that pain into the hand from the neck area, and that oftentimes can be the case. So the top things we work on are posture. We work on some movements to try and restore the natural mobility of the neck, and we also do some techniques to try and loosen up some of the muscles so that they don't apply so much pressure on this spine here. So if you have any of the problems, stiffness in the neck, pain going down into your arms, if you're noticing headaches up into this area that radiate up and over, check out our Active at Home series for the neck. We go through some common stretches and some exercises to help out most of those conditions. If you try it for 2 or 3 weeks and still have some trouble though, just reach out to us, give us a call. Sometimes we can really find the source of your problem with a quick examination of the neck and the spine so that you can get on to doing those home exercises, which we know so many people want to do at this time. So good luck with those. Any questions, give us a call.